my name is Andre and I'm from Simonton Windows Wizards, and I would like to welcome you to our showroom. And our guest today is Simonton Window 5500 double hung. So first we're going to talk about specifications, then we're going to look how it looks on the inside and outside, and then we're going to take a closer look at the window, at the hardware and all the weather stripping it has. So first let's see what kind of specifications this window has. So this window is not the cheapest one. That's Simonton 5500. It means that that's like a middle line of the windows they have out there. So the U factor in this window is 0.3, which is not bad. Still, it's energy efficient window, and it's qualified for energy efficiency in most states. The solar heat gain coefficient is 0.18, which is good as well. And then it goes the design pressure rating, which means for this window is 25. The higher you go, the better it is. It means that this window can withstand as the wind blows up to 70 miles per hour, which is, again, it's not a bad thing to have that kind of window in your house. So, like I said, it's a double hung, which means that both sashes move. The bottom sash and the top you can open and use both sashes, not like in a single hung sections, So let's see, let's get to know this window better, and we can see that's the inside of the window. It looks like you can see it. If I put it back like this, so that's the outside with half screen, which moves up and down. Because let's say if you want to vent just about 4 inches at the bottom, you can pull out these 2 little tabs in here and vent just 4 inches at the bottom. If you want to vent your house on the top only, you can push the top sash down and move your screen up, and this way you're gonna vent only the top for about 4 inches or so. And this window is fully welded, so it's like one solid piece. Fully welded both the frame of the window and both sashes, the top and the bottom, and it comes with low E glass, so on both sides there is low E coating, which means that in summertime all the heat from the outside reflected back or stays outside, and in winter time all the heat reflects from the glass back into the house. So this way you can save some money on energy bills, which is nice to have. So now let's have a closer look on this window. This window is easy to maintain, low maintenance. You can clean both sashes, tilt into the house, so you can do all the cleaning from the inside of the house, which is good to have, but it's no longer like some kind of features that few other windows have. Like most of double hung windows have this, so it's not a big deal anymore. So okay, let's have a closer look at this window. I'm gonna close the top sash here. If I'm gonna be able to do this. Okay, it's closed. So that's the bottom sash. And the bottom sash here has like a little hook which goes inside of the top sash, and you can see there is like a small groove here. So it means when you lock the bottom sash, when you lock it, let's see if I can do it with one hand here. So when you lock it and push it down, so that little hook goes inside this groove here and on this side, and when you put the lock in, the window locks extremely tight. So in here, that's what I was showing you before, 2 little taps. You can push them like this. Let's say if you want to vent just those 4 inches at the bottom of the window. So this window is fusion welded, but still the downside of this is that you can see these cuts from the saw. So when they put together two frames of the sash, they have to clean it with the blade of the saw, which they didn't do on the main frame. So if they don't do it, otherwise it's gonna look like this on the frame, but they don't want to do the frame, because anyway it's gonna be hidden when it's installed, so you're not gonna see a lot of it. Of that seam is not gonna be exposed that much. So let's see how the weather stripping looks on this window, which there is like 2 weather stripping on each side of the sash. So you can see this one. So when you close it, it's airtight and watertight, so nothing's gonna get inside the house. Then at the bottom of the window, you can see there are like two rubber weather stripping as well. So when you lock the window, there is not like a small air stream is gonna come into the house, which is a plus as well. Let's put it back here. It's kind of hard to do with one hand, but I can do it. So that's how this window looks from the inside of the house. So let's look now to the outside of the window. The outside of the window looks like this, which with this it's a little in here like a small section where the screen sticks out about 3/4 of an inch or so. So the screen is fully welded and fully extruded. So it's a nice screen to have in this window. It means it's gonna look nice. When you bend just the top of the window, the screen locks pretty tight, so no insects are gonna get inside the house. In here you can see there is a weather stripping, one strip of weather stripping that is gonna prevent any uninvited guests like mosquitoes, flies, or anything else. At the bottom of the window there are 2 whip holes. The whip holes of this window are, I would say, kind of low. Like in here, it's probably like about 5/8 of an inch or something like this. So because this the bottom of this window, so all the water has to drain, go from here, and then if it gets inside the frame, it's drained through this whip holes. And the problem with this is that they are so low, they can be clogged, and once the window is installed, the capping is going to be here, around here, so all the dirt is going to accumulate between the window frame and the capping itself. The screen of the window is fully welded, as I said, but the downside of the screen is that it doesn't lock at the bottom like in other windows of this mid-range type has it. So what happens after some time, when with a strong wind, it can be just blown off from the window. The window frame of the window is a little bit thick. When we measure the bottom sash and the window frame, we get like 3 inches and 5/8. So if you have small windows in your house and you install that kind of window, what might happen is that you're gonna lose in the viewing area. But if you have bigger windows, then that's not should be a problem. So all in all, this is a nice energy efficient window. If you're looking for to save some money on energy bills, definitely you should go for it. The only downside that I can see here that the screen is a little bit wider than other windows on the market. Then the whip holes are too low, so they might be clogged, and the screen doesn't lock at the bottom as well. But still, like I said, if you're looking for your most important thing to save some money on energy bills, then you should go for it. So I hope you enjoyed our conversation with our guest, Simonton 5500 double hung window. Thank you for watching.